Welcome back to Drinks and Chill. My name is Gio. This is Matt, and today we are having, what are we having, Matt?
This is Colter's Run, Bourbon
Colter's
whiskey.
Run.
This is an interesting one. This might be one that you haven't heard of before. It could be.
I haven't heard of it.
So this is from Grand Teton Distillery.
Oh, where's that?
Idaho.
Oh, Idaho.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm having a hard time getting this cork off. .88 proof.
Ooh.
So that's 44% alcohol by volume. Knows it. So far it smells very just sort of generic.
Oh, for me it smells pretty sharp. Like it smells stronger than a 88 proof.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of sharpness back there, like sort of like at the end of the smell.
Oh, really? Mine's on like the front nose.
Mm.
Is that like a difference between the front nose and the back nose?
Now see, when I smell with this nostril, it's in the front nose, but when I smell with this nostril, it's in the back of the nose. Yeah.
Oh.
My nostrils are weird. Yeah, because with my left nostril, I get basically nothing but alcohol impact. But with my right nostril, oh, there's some oak. There's some vanilla. The basic bourbon ones.
I even smell some bitterness to it.
So this is MGP, and we'll go into a little bit what that means, MGP.
Okay.
Which means it's distilled in Indiana. Sometimes it's just distilled there and then it's aged at the distillery where, you know, Grand Teton Distillery, or sometimes it is aged there in Indiana for a little bit, and then once they get it at the distillery, they may age it a little bit longer. So it's really tough to know how long it was aged where without, you know, reading it, or unless they give you the information. And there's a lot written on the back here, so we'll read that, but that will be later in the video.
See, this one I'm getting some cederness to it.
Yeah, a lot of different woodiness happening in here.
Yeah.
Oak, cedar.
Oh, and trees I know.
I don't know, pine. I think pine is
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not getting that in here. There's a faint cherry note happening. Maybe even a little bit of cinnamon.
That's what I'm getting. Cinnamon sticks.
Yeah. Time to taste it. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. The cinnamon really comes through.
Yep. Not only cinnamon, but there's like other spices in the background.
Mm-hmm. It is super spicy. It does say here on the front of the bottle that the mash bill consists of 21% rye.
Well,
So I think it is what one might consider a high rye bourbon.
is that where the spiciness comes from?
Could be.
It's like peppery.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get that on the smell.
No, I didn't know. I got cinnamon.
Yeah, I still don't get the peppery on the smell, but yeah, you're right. That is there on the palate. Going in again.
I'm getting the trees.
The oak is there. The oak is more prominent, I think, than the cedar.
Maybe a hint of vanilla. Not as strong, but there's...
I don't think it's as strong as it typically is on a bourbon. I think cinnamon is still the first thing I get, but the vanilla is definitely there. Made in the USA, and it says small batch, and it has a guy running.
in the trees.
Colter's Run.
Actually, this is a tough one. Because there's qualities I like.
Mm-hmm. I like the cinnamon. Like, cinnamon is one of my favorite flavors in general.
Especially when you just randomly boil cinnamon just for the smell of it. Oh, it's so good.
There's something, I don't know, I can't help but think there's something like missing here. Like there's something not there that should be, is kind of the vibe I'm getting from this one.
I think if it had some apple in it, I think that would be like just that peak.
Right, it needs more fruitiness. I got a little bit of cherry on the smell, but I don't think I got that on the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs some kind of fruitiness in there.
Finish time.
Finish time.
Well, I'm like cheering nobody over there. Cheers.
Finish time. Oak.
Oak. The cedar kind of went away completely.
Yeah, it gives you kind of a warm feeling though.
It does. The cinnamon's still there. that's like very consistent throughout. There is that spiciness to it, that pepperiness.
That might be contributing to the warmth of it.
Yeah, but yeah, there's more heat in the back.
A little bit of vanilla comes through.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of the same things on the finish that we got on the palate, actually. So, if you like the palate, then you should like the finish.
Except for the cedar, that's not there.
Yeah, no, it's not. All right, so before we reveal our scores, we'll go ahead and add this to the infinity bottle, and then we'll read a little bit about the whiskey.
Yes. And Matt injured himself putting the cork back
I
in.
injured myself between takes with the cork. I poured myself a little bit more, and then when I put the cork back, I pinched myself a little bit.
Why did you...
See, I pinched myself. Why did I what?
If we're going to add it to the infinity bottle, why did you put the cork back on?
Because I was going to edit that part out. So it's like, oh, the cork's all of a sudden off, but way to ruin it.
You could do it in an outtake.
Right? Oh yeah, that'll be an outtake. Stick around to the end of the video to actually see it happen. Okay, hopefully this doesn't happen again. Oh god. All right, you know, I'm kind of scared of this bottle now, to be honest. But Colter's Run Bourbon Whiskey has been added to the infinity bottle.
Twist. But yeah,
right.
that's a serious cork.
This is barrel number 123, bottle number 92.
Ooh.
So that's kind of interesting. So it says distilled in Indiana, aged and bottled by Grand Teton Distillery, Driggs, Idaho. Colter's Run is named after John Colter, who was a guy. After his time as a scout with Lewis and Clark expedition, John Colter extensively explored what is now Yellowstone National Park and the Teton Mountains. In 1809, a Blackfoot hunting party seized Colter along with his partner, who fought back and met a brutal demise. They stripped Colter bare and ordered him to run. Then the young braves, with spears in hand, laid chase. After 5 miles, Colter lost all of his hunters but one. Exhausted, Colter spun around and roared, startling his attacker, who fell and broke his spear. Colter grabbed the spearhead and they struggled, but Colter prevailed. He then dove into the river and hid in a beaver lodge to escape capture. Emerging only at night, he walked for 11 days to a fort on the Little Bighorn. In the Western spirit of adventure, we proudly present Colter's Run Bourbon. Please drink responsibly.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy. So yeah, this is him running. They have the picture on it and everything. That's him. That's actual footage.
Actual footage. Rating time.
For the nose, I gave it a 1.7.
I gave it 2.2.
Oh, wow. Okay. I gave it a 1.7 because I liked the cinnamon, but that was all I was really getting from it that made it like...
Stand out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like other than that, I felt it was just very generic, sort of kind of boring.
I like the generic smells. And so on top of the cinnamon, that's why I did 2.2.
Okay. For the taste, I give it a 3.0.
3.0? Okay. I gave it 3.7.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty consistent of like how high I'm above you.
Yeah, you are. You like this a lot better than I did. And then finally on the finish, I gave it a 1.0.
1.0? Okay. Finish, I gave it 1.2.
Okay. So our total scores will appear right here so you can see how this one ranks for us. And then right about now, the leaderboard will be showing up. I don't think it'll be in my top 10, but depending on how yours add up, maybe it'll be toward the bottom of yours.
I think it might be in the bottom. Like maybe like 10 or 9.
Yeah, but we'll see. So let us know if you've ever tried this, what you think of it. And I know that there's a couple others that this distillery makes, so if you've tried them, let us know down in the comments. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever we post, and we will see you next time.
Cheers. Aye. You okay?
Dang, I pinched myself with the cork.
I told you like to turn, dude.
I know.